Si riparte, parte 2 bis. Ora, se non sbaglio, prima di uscire oggi mi ero lasciato in una situazione di merda, con quella caverna dove ci sono due lucertole e un ogre. Proverò a fare come stavo facendo alla fine ieri, ovvero a scappare in velocità, attirandomi i compagni dietro per vedere se funziona. Se non funziona, si proverà a fare il giro largo da qualche altra parte. Però un paio di tentativi alla Katsum, visto che comunque oggi il mio mago ha funzionato meglio del guerriero o del soldato, come cazzo si chiama in italiano. E quindi via, ripartiamo.
A different path would serve us better now. I'll lead the way. Onward. Our work is not yet done. It would be most efficient to make for our nearest destination first. The soldiers delivering freight were last espied near Vermon's eastern edge. That's not far from here.
An ogre? Just our luck.
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. This foe is drawn to women as a moth to a flame.
It is a tendency we might exploit, though to do so would be to cause danger.
See you being drenched. Dry off as soon as you can.
Well done.
Non era andata male se non cadevo nell'acqua come un coglione.
I miscalculated.
Jasper, you're not alone.
Quindi se muore prima il pedone e poi te, non rinasci neanche. Bene, fa piacere.
A different path would serve us better now. I'll lead the way. Let us proceed to the next location. Shall I lead you to the location nearest here, Arisen? The soldiers delivering freight were last espied near Vermon's eastern edge. That's not far from here.
They're Master Saurians.
Fire won't do much good here. Best to try a different tack.
One of us is being drenched.
done.
I'll make them pay for that in gold as well as blood.
Ho capito. Si fa il giro lungo.
A different path would serve us better. I'll lead the way. Onward. Our work
O forse
is
no.
not done. It would be most efficient. Saurians, Master.
Fire won't do much good here. Best try and...
Well done. This foe is drawn to women as a moth to a flame.
It is a tendency we might exploit. Even so, with danger.
Much appreciated. My strength was beginning to flag.
This foe is beyond our strength. I recommend a swift retreat.
I'm not sure what to tell you.
First and foremost, we'll want to knock it off balance. It will prove a much easier target when lying prone.
I'd not dare attempt such a feat alone. Together, I think we can manage it.
I'll save you.
If you would.
Attack now, while the ogre's attention is fixed on its favorite prey. Make haste.
I've got hold of the enemy.
You had best rid yourself of that slime with all due haste.
Allow me to...
Should you need to communicate in Elvish, pray call upon me. I would be only too glad to assist.
I dare say, I've accomplished a few feats to be proud
Oh,
of.
good. I see the Arisen's found someone to...
I I'll lead the way.
Was most effective.
Prison has been drenched. Bear in mind that the brute will seek out women with unwavering persistence.
It is a tendency we might exploit, though to do so would be more danger.
Attack now, while the ogre's attention is fixed on its favorite prey. You hurry. Is a foe worthy of caution. Naught save our best will do.
Ah, yes. Ah, I see. Just in the nick of time. Thought I was done for.
Arisen, are you all right? It seems we have enraged our foe.
Reckless opponents make for easy prey.
Well aware of the particulars. First and foremost, we'll want to knock it off balance. We've a much easier target when lying prone.
I'd not dare attempt such a feat alone. Together, I think we can manage it.
Arisen.
I'll turn you into a pincushion.
If we are to best this behemoth, we must do whatever we can to knock it off balance.
Interesting. I suppose we could try to tip the odds in our favour.
I understand. You see, this is the product of your deviousness.
I'll have you know.
When enraged, this creature is capable of calamitous strength. We ought not to provoke it.
Then we'd best fell it quickly, or else wait till its fury subsides. and here we stand.
The tide of battle was in our favor.
Andata molto
This is
bene,
letting the enemy
sofferta,
gain the
ma
upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say. No mercy.
Oh, that's better. Many thanks.
Is there any way to climb up there? I'm not sure what we'll find, but it can find something useful.
One of us has been drenched.
che palle, non se ne esce più. Oh. Ci fosse un cazzo d'oggetto che ti ristabilisce la vita, no, bisogna per forza andare a dormire, ma vaffanculo. Non c'è un ripristino dei punti persi, ma da quanto basso parto ora?
Onward. Our work is not yet done. On to the nearest location. The
Saurians there!
have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Ora da qui non se ne esce più perché non ho un cazzo di HP. Sono voluto passare dall'ogre anch'io. Bella cagata, eh?
Allow me to alter our route, Master. By my calculations, this one will prove shorter. Onward. Our work is not yet done. On to the nearest location. The soldiers delivering freight were last espied near Vermund's eastern edge. That's not far from here. What's up there? I can't make much out from here, but I've a feeling 'twill be worth the climb. A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
Ice attacks are wasted on this foe.
If we mastered that attack, we would be invincible.
Onward. Our work is not yet done. It would be most efficient to make for our nearest destination first. The soldiers delivering freight will last this fire near Vermon's east. I must ask you to refrain from charging on. Teamwork is the crux of our strategy.
Don't be such a worry, Ward. I know what I'm doing.
My thanks, sir. Here you are. 'Tis a reward well...
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
One of us is French.
Naught compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel it dominant.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
I have but two words for that performance. Utter perfection.
Let us aim for greater precision with our next attempt. Over here, if you please.
A tad too high, methinks.
See you've been French. Fly off as soon as you can.
She was carrying something.
Alleluia.
I'm all for swapping stories, but perhaps another night. I can scarce keep my eyes open.
Good sleep is the key to a good adventure. Follow me, Master. Our next task awaits. Shall I lead you to the location nearest here, Arisen? The soldiers delivering freight were last espied near Vermund's eastern edge. That's not far.
Goblins approach!
Caution would be wise. We ought not let it halt us in our course.
You'll not live to regret this!
One of us is being drenched!
You would have me lead. Consider it done.
If I were your master, I'd not leave this unread.
Shall we take a closer look?
Allora, quei punti esclamativi potrebbero essere in dove c'è da raccogliere roba dopo che hai ammazzato qualcosa.
Come, I'll lead the way. Tis this way. One of our number is unconscious.
All this fuss over a moment's inordinate. It shan't happen again.
Seems I've drawn the short straw. Of course, I wouldn't dream of complaining about it.
I miscalculated.
Hang in there. Help will surely come.
Thank you, Master. I only hope I did not disappoint. 'Tis a glad thing we rested when we did.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
I must admit that it feels wonderful to strike true.
The Arisen has been drenched.
Yes, it's impotent.
Mayhap you will think this a trifle, but... Curious thing. One of my former masters chose to hire only women. I wonder why.
Now there's a thought.
Pray, follow me.
Might there be aught over there?
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
Come on, don't drag this out. What? Lost your nerve, have you?
As planned! That was impeccably timed, Arisen.
Where do you think you're going? Our most priority is to douse those flames.
This wasn't supposed to happen.
Is anyone able to aid our comrades? It is not an enemy to be taken lightly. You must strike boldly and with presence of mind.
For a moment I thought I'd met my end. Oh, with my thanks to you.
My aim is true. Oh, that's better. Many thanks. See you in strength. Fly on as soon as you can. We must assess the situation. How many of us are still standing?
Remain calm. Heedlessness will not better our situation.
I learned of a forgotten rift stone in this area during my time beyond the rift. I can take you to it, if you like. This isn't the way to our destination, but I presume you've a new one in mind. Lead on.
I'm sure there's a very good reason for this detour. We must respect our master's wishes. There, Master! Harpies!
I think not. Battle is to be avoided, I take it, Arisen.
Little does our foe realize how narrowly they escaped death's touch.
Indeed, you are correct. Onward. Our work is not yet done. On to the nearest location. The soldiers delivering freight were last espied near Vermund's eastern edge. That's not far from here. We've arrived, just as planned.
Protect the shipment! Steel yourself! Cut the beams down! Don't let them touch the shipment!
V! How did this happen? We must defend the cargo! They're a tenacious lot.
Not a bad idea.
I thank you for coming to our aid. That was a tight spot you saved us from. And what luck! Nary a scratch on the wares to show for it.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently.
Come, I'll lead the way. Sense lamenting it. We'll just have to take the long way round.
Forgive me if I do not jump for joy.
I'll get that for you.
Questa porta attraverso tutte le scorciatoie che conosce lei, va, sappi tu che mostri si trova prima o poi, eh? Già non è partita bene, quindi... Mi dispiace, ma ora le sue scorciatoie se le può mettere nel culo. Ora si torna a strada dritta.
Let us utilize our individual strengths wherever possible. If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart might be worth considering.
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their cost.
Vediamo, se questa mi porta in città dritta così bene. Sembrerebbe proprio di sì. Che culo, scorciatoia per davvero.
Over here, if you would. follow along at your own pace, Master. I shan't leave you behind.
That's it! I've had enough! Clear off! And don't come back till you're ready to do business properly!
But I've got the coin, I swear it. I simply just...
Where is it then, eh? Bring the coin, all of it, or I'll call the sentinels on you again. Are we clear?
Hmm? Oh, 'tis you. You're the good sir who aided me in Melve. Thank you again, sir. You don't know how grateful I am to you.
Welcome to Bjorn's Armory, and quality's what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, just remember... Misers hope to see you again.
Pray. Follow me.
Welcome to Bjorn, and quality's what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, just remember... Misers die early death. Hope to see you again.
Sono una fava, bisognerebbe guardarle le classi, ma Questo mi servirà quando diventerò stregone.
Living's hard. Dreams are free,
I swear I've never slept better.
I heard a rumor that this land was once a kingdom of beastrons.
The person we're here to meet is nowhere to be seen. Shall we come back later?
This is the wrong time of day for what we have in mind. Best we set out again later.
Welcome to the Star Drop Inn. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start you?
È la mia squadra, è per forza una banda di sbevazzoni. Vai, bevi.
A delight. Well met, sir. Fancy a gander? Fine wares all.
Life's best taken at a leisurely pace.
Been in the mood to stir up shop today?
Welcome. Welcome to the Star Drop Inn. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour? Come back any time.
Greetings, Your Majesty. Have you a moment to speak? There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. While examining the palace ledger for evidence of the Queen Regent's misdeeds, I made a curious discovery. For some time now, it seems she has been diverting a veritable mountain of gold to the daily purchase of sweet crown flower. What's more, this inexpedient spending habit is recorded to have begun the very day on which Arthur, the would-be Arisen, appeared on the scene. This cannot be mere happenstance. I can only conclude that these sums are passing into the hands of Arthur himself. Yet 'tis strange, for sweet crown flowers only grow on the eastern edge of Vermund. I dare say 'twas not an item chosen idly. Mayhap this knowledge will guide us in our pursuit of the false sovereign. 'Tis a frail hope, to be certain. Yet all the same, I would ask that Your Majesty venture to Vermont's eastern edge and probe into this young man's origins. I am glad to hear it, for I cannot shake the feeling that uncovering the identity of the false sovereign is the key to unraveling Deeza's scheme and securing your enthronement.
Apologies, Master, but I can't guide you there from our current...
Hail, friend! Have you a spare moment? I've an eye for people, and my instincts tell me you're of trustworthy ilk. I'm in a bit of a quandary, you see. I'm to be gone for a week, with no one slated to mind the house in my stead. Fear not, I only ask your name to list as a tenant. You needn't bother yourself with the cleaning, and I don't expect you to stay cooped up in there, neither. I'd be much obliged if you'd simply consider my home a waypoint on your travels. Sound appealing? Then come on by and have a look-see. I've taken the liberty of marking the location on your map.
Our road was a long one, but here we are at last.
You've come. Glad to see you, friend. So, what say you? Would you care to live here in my absence? As I've said, you needn't worry about tending to the place. Many thanks, friend. I knew I could count on you. I'll stop by again in a week's time, but till then, farewell.
I'm all for camping, but solid walls are a joy that can't be beat. And ours for a full...
attimo d'assenza perché mi ha chiamato la moglie, quindi bisogna rispondere.
Week at no charge. What a steal.
I suppose 'tis so. Ah, how I've longed to embrace my bedroll.
Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Off we go, then.
Shall we get underway?
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
My body's not forgiven me for last night's scuffle.
Wish I had someone to share this spot with. There's comfort in the common ground with me, you know.
Lots to do, and precious little time.
Wonder if it's too early for dinner.
I'm always doing about a dozen things at once.
Maybe I'll treat myself. The hours seem to fly when I'm here.
Pleasant breeze.
Gather round, gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
I've all manner of arms for sale. Come, have yourself a look.
Well met, sir. Forgive my presumption, but were you the one who gave my granddaughter that medicine in Melv? I thought so. She's not stopped talking of her adventure since she arrived home. You have my sincerest thanks for aiding her. That girl's always running off on some fool's errand or other, for all my chiding. Once she gets an idea under her bonnet, there's simply no talking her out of it. Now listen, 'Tisn't much, but I'd fain offer you a discount on my wares. Pray, make good use of it, won't you? Welcome and well met. Don't think I've forgotten your discount now. I'll knock a few gold pieces off aught you buy. So spend away, my good sir. Do come again.
Here you are, sir. From me to you.
Sometimes I wonder if I'd be better off a hermit.
An ox cart. I ought to make our journey easier.
They can be most convenient, though they travel only during the day.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises. If we are to break it, it shan't be from this side.
Really now?
Master, you would do well to offload some of your supplies, unless you intend to make a living as a merchant.
Lessening our load will help to... keep us light on our... feet. Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
foe stumbles. Just one more push ought to bring it down.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall. Worthy of caution. Naught save our best will do.
We're one to hold the high ground and fight one another. Can't have our foes using it against us. Apologies, Master, but I can't guide you there from our current location.
In another world, I learned that a forgotten riftstone lies nearby. Shall I escort you there, Master? Over here, if you please. I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
Let us ponder how best to proceed. I'll turn you into a pincushion.
Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next.
We've arrived, just as planned. Let me get that. A common reward. Frustratingly so.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
Tis broken, but methinks there is still a way forward here.
Ho fatto proprio un bel lavoro a distruggere sto ponte. È che immagino che a un certo punto ci sia un trofeo per spaccarli, quindi...
Come on then! At times, I find myself wondering why we must fight against our fellows.
No great shock to me. There's no debilitation. A curative cannot mend.
We are to retreat, then?
Take that!
Keep on them, Arisen, and I'll strike them down.
Miss, and you shame us both.
Apologies, Master, but I can't guide you there from our current location.
Ma Dio è proprio un cane.
I seem to recall there being a treasure chest in this area when I explored it in other worlds. Saurian!
Fire won't do much good here. Best try a different.
Really? What are you doing?
Forgive me.
Uh-oh. Methinks the beam felt that. Perhaps a few more for good measure.
Even for a moment, keep on them, Arisen, and I'll strike them down.
Miss, and you shame us both.
I am grateful to you, Arisen.
Apologies, Master, but I can't guide you there from our current location.
It is rather high. It might be beyond our reach.
The false sovereign has been an enigma for far too long. What say we make the vermin's eastern edge and investigate it?
I've a rough idea of where our destination lies.
Shall I show you there, Master?
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
I see you've been drenched. Dry off as soon as you can.
Would seem the creature was carrying something.
A good sleep does wonders.
Off we go, then.
A new day, a new perspective.
Come on then.
Take that! If we mastered that attack, we would be invincible.
Over so soon? Why? We seem to have come through unscathed.
No doubt, this triumph will spur us into the next. So the fun begins again, eh, Risen?
We fight. To arms.
Very well. Come up.
Come for me if you dare. We'll see how long you last before we're stuck in a wall.
it. I'll have you know.
Let me get that.
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but some masters rearrange their party at the drop of a hat. One such arisen dismissed me after only half a day of service.
I'll be sure to keep that in mind. We've explored this place before, or hadn't you noticed?
How very curious. I wonder what other secrets this place holds.
Follow me.
You there! Are you looking to enter the village? You'd best go elsewhere, friend. What's wrong about this place? There's no business to be had here, that's for sure.
That man just now seemed rather on edge. What could he have seen here to inspire such suspicion?
Is that who I think it is? Aye, I reckon so. Rather more common looking kind of thing.
Ah, you must be the visitor I've heard so much about. Have you some business here in the village? You would know of our village? As you can see, 'tis a simple place, tucked away on the eastern edge of Vermund. Is there aught else I can help you with, sir? Arthur. 'Tis a name unfamiliar to me, I'm afraid. At least, no one by that name lives here, sir. As you like, sir.
We're going this way now, I suppose. By all will.
Perhaps the Arisen has recalled some more pressing business. Fret not. I'm sure we'll come back.
Hail! I take it you're the outsider my lord mentioned? How'd he know to expect you? I couldn't tell you. Why not ask him yourself? You'll find him in the manor atop the on hill.
stairs that follow our every move mark this as no ordinary village.
You say that, but I sense no hostility. Whatever's going on here, I don't think they mean us any harm.
Greetings. I must say I'm impressed by your intuition, sir. You found me out far sooner than most. I trust you are enjoying your sojourn in our fair village. If you have any questions, ask away. I should be glad to aid you. If aught about our humble village seems strange to you, that is easily explained. For 'tis here that thieves are instructed in the skills they require. To begin with, those who wander into the village are evaluated for their potential aptitude. Of course, you are no exception. That you stand here now is proof you were deemed a worthy candidate, which is to say, you have my approval as the Thiefmeister. Is there aught else you'd care to ask? You're curious what I know of you? Quite a bit, I should think. Naturally, I'm not the only one. Our village has its own network of spies and informants, you see, and your title tends to make you stand out among the rumors we collect. You're the second arisen to come to Vermont, and you've allied yourself with Captain Brandt against the Queen Regent. In response, she's... Oops. I mustn't say another word. Don't misunderstand. I'm no ally of the Queen Regent. I merely strive to maintain neutrality in political matters. Those who deal in information must ne'er align themselves with a particular power. Such is our village code. Is there aught else you'd care to ask? Arthur, you say? I've lived in this village many a year, but I can't say I've heard of someone by that name. My apologies. Is there aught else you'd care to ask? Aye. Take care, then. You, sir, are worthy of inheriting my ultimate technique. Once mastered, 'twill allow you to fell all foes, both minuscule and mighty. Take it, and do with it what you will.
Don't bring trouble to my door, you hear?
Here to ask aught of me, are you? Oh, you've a sharp eye. Suppose I ought not to have underestimated you, Sir Arisen. You wonder how I know? For starters, 'tisn't just me. The entire village recognizes you for what you are, cuz. Naught mysterious about it. We've our sources, and that's all I'm saying. But don't worry yourself. I'm actually on your side, in a sense. Can't offer you any help, though. Village code and all that. Still, I suppose I could give you a bit of advice. If I were you, I'd try doing to someone else what I was just doing to you. Know what I mean? I've a hefty wager riding on you, cuz. Don't let me down, eh?
All that obscure advice, only to depart with nary a word of explanation. Shall we try doing what she did to us, then?
This is the inn. We've room to spare if you're looking to spend the night. Of course, nothing's free in this world. Do stop by again.
Ah, you must be the visitor I've heard so much about. Have you some business? As you like, sir.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Aught you need of me?
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
Do come again.
If you're curious, why not ask my lord yourself? You'll find him in the manor atop yon hill.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Aught you need of me?
Got something for me?
You'll never reach our destination if you continue in that direction, Master. But I suppose I can guide us there later.
I've not got food atwixt my... Wait, what?
What brings you here? Don't bring trouble to my door.
Is there aught else you care to ask? Aye. Take care then.
Here to ask aught of me, are you?
Never seen you about. You the outsider? My lord spoke of you. Come on, follow me. I've something real nice to show you.
Whatever could you want from me?
Whatever it is, I'll thank you to leave me out of it.
One never can have too many of these.
What say we pelt one of the next foe we encounter?
Well met, sir.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
Oh!
It's clear you're not interested in arriving at our destination, so I'll hold off on guiding us there for now.
I'm sure there's a very good reason for this detour. We must respect our master's wishes.
Fancy a look at my wares?
This is the inn. We've room to spare. Of course. Nothing's free in this world.
Shall we get some rest then?
Shall we hunt a few monsters to start the day off?
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Shall we get underway?
I warn you, I'm not easily impressed.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
This rumor has been troubling me ever since I first caught wind of it. Apparently, there is an illness we pawns can catch beyond the rift that makes us a danger to ourselves and others. Symptoms include an unruly attitude and overconfidence. And in the end, we turn our backs on our master and our duty.
Here to ask aught of me, are you?
What brings you here?
This letter is as suspicious as they come. We must find someone who could explain its true meaning.
Here to ask aught of me, are you?
You'll never reach our destination if you continue in that direction, Master. But I suppose I can guide us there later.
Perhaps the Arisen has recalled some more pressing business. Fret not. I'm sure we'll come back to this, eventually.
Is there aught else you care to ask? Beg pardon? Why would you ask such a thing? A letter? Oh, you've made quite the discovery. Brass means imitating someone in thieves' cant. This letter means to say someone's taken on such a request. Naturally, I can say nothing as to the who or what of the arrangement. I'm sure you understand. Is there aught else you care to ask? Aye. Take care then.
Ah, you must be the visitor I've heard so much about. Have you some business here in the village? Arthur. At least, no one by that name lives here, so as you likes.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
Aught you need of me? Aught you need of me?
Need someone to talk to?
I'm in no mood for a chinwag, thank you.
I
suppose I could indulge you. Well met, sir.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service? Fancy a look at my wares? 'Tis good to be busy. Work begets opportunity. Do come again.
If you're curious, why not ask my lord yourself? You'll find him in the manor atop yon hill.
Fancy a look at my wares?
This is the inn. Of course. Nothing's free in this world. Twould benefit us all if the roads were safer. Glad to be of service, sir.
I dare say, we could sell this for a fair amount of gold.
Deeper pockets make for shallower troubles, they say.
Is there aught else you care to ask? If aught about our humble, for 'tis here that thieves are to begin with. Those, of course, you, which is to say, you have... Is there aught else you care to ask? Aye. Take care, then.
Can't say I've any tidings to share.
I'm not interested. Fancy look at my wares?
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
I say we collect as much as we can carry.
You'd best go elsewhere, friend. What's wrong about this place? There's no business to be had here, that's for sure.
I've things to do if...
What brings you here?
If I were to give you some advice, it'd be to try doing to someone else what I just did to you. Know what I mean? I've a hefty wager riding on you, cuz. Don't let me down, eh?
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
Really now, you mustn't shirk your duty, lest you forget 'tis the Arisen we serve here.
I'm well aware of that, thank you.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tact. Where ought we to go now?
I suppose I could indulge you.
Buono, questa sera sono un po' perso, non riesco a trovare quello che devo fare, però siamo andati avanti. Quindi, salvataggio. Per stasera chiudere. Direi che questi due stream rispetto ai primi tre sono andati comunque molto meglio. A livello di gioco, il mago mi si addice di più sicuramente. Buono, tanto domani sono di festa al lavoro, quindi si ristreama anche domani. Buonanotte. Ciao, siamo Braveblood e questa sessione adesso è nostra.